Welcome to the first of the series of talk shows brought to you by Coachables. I'm your host, Arijit Basu, and have the pleasure to welcome you all to our show and would like to wish all our viewers celebrating the new year from various regions of India. Today, we have the pleasure of hosting the owner of Farm to Home Shop, a startup that focuses on organic products, Mr. Partha Mitra. I welcome Partha Mitra here on the screen. Hello, Mr. Mitra. Welcome
Hello,
you.
Arijit. How are you?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Good.
Good to
I'm
see
fine.
you.
Good to
Good
see
to see
you,
you.
and thank you for the opportunity for inviting me on your talk show. So, and at this auspicious day of the Poila Boishak, so my greetings to everyone across the Bengali community across the globe. Shubho Navabarsho, and thank you, Shubho Navabarsho, to you also.
Shubha Navavarsha to you. It's my pleasure and honor to have you with us, with the Coachables team. And it's our grand pleasure because we are starting the talk show with you first. And like today is one of the auspicious day, and who else can be better than you to be here?
Thank you
So
so much.
just
I'm
before
honored for that.
Most welcome. And just to start with it, I'll just say today we will be talking about the organic farming and organic products which have gained significant attention in the recent years due to the health benefits and environmental impact. Our guest is passionate about promoting education and empowerment in the context of organic products, and we are excited to learn more about their journey. So here you go, Partho. Just to just to start with a brief of you, like a background, just in short.
Yeah, thank you, Arijit, once again. So let me first tell you that as you are saying that organic, I would rather say it as natural farming. So organic is a term, but I would rather say it as a natural farming. So let me tell you about my background. Like I was in corporate sector for about 25 years with my journey in the professional field of sales and
The
marketing.
recent years, due to the health.
I have worked with companies like Reliance Industries, Vodafone, Hutch, as well as Samsung. So pre and post COVID made a lot of difference to all lives across the globe. So to me, it made a significant difference. During the COVID times, I will just also answer you uh, about how the farm to home shop thought process came to me from my corporate service journey. So post 25 years of experience, I always wished to had something of my own. So hence wanted to have a business which will also give back something to the society, right? It is not only business which is only for doing business. So
True.
my thought during the COVID times, when all across the globe everything was shut, right?
Right.
I am thankful and I am blessed, and I seek the blessings of my parents whom I have lost during the COVID time, and my mother plays a very significant motivation for me for the creation and for the vision of farm to home shop. I'll tell you the reason how and explain to you in a very short time. During the COVID time, when everything was shut, as I said, we all know about it. So my mother was undergoing dialysis, right? And with we already opted for, well, as you are in the first world country, we are not in the first world country, but yes, we had incorporated WFH, which is work from home, right, during the COVID times. So when I was into the work from home mode for about 6 to 7 months, when I was in Samsung. So fortunately, I was at home, so I was very close to my mom when she was undergoing dialysis. So then I realized that when everything was shut, it is only the food products which is on across the globe. So then the thought of something to do with food, or to be specific to groceries, came to my mind. So I thought that if I ever do a business or try to do something of my own, so that I'll definitely start off with groceries. So then I nurtured that what groceries, because groceries is a very big subject. Then I realized that when we were young, right? So we used to get farm fresh products. Currently in the hyper store or in the local kirana store, wherever we go, we get two types of products. One is a natural, I mean that the organic packed foods or the groceries, and the other one is the normal thing which people guys. But where is that age old thing of farm fresh things? It is not available everywhere, especially for the urban class, especially for the urban class where we wish to have the farm fresh products. It's still not there. So I started nurturing that possibility, the gap between the organic and the normal products, the lost farm fresh products. So, for example, let me tell you a perspective of mustard oil. A mustard oil is, especially we are Bengalis, and I'm proud to be a Bengali. So, mustard oil is a must-do item in the kitchen of every Bengalis across, right? So the
Right.
fresh and farm fresh mustard oil is currently, people don't get it. So then I
Right.
nurtured the possibility why and how, why people are not getting it, because everything is now commercialized, right?
Right.
So the motto of farm to home shop is we procure the mustard seeds, the black mustard seeds of Bengal from
Right.
the rural part of Bengal,
Right.
where we buy it from the farmers who produces it. It is a very seasonal crop, and then we take it to the wood pressed mill. So
Wow.
the farm fresh mustard seeds get pressed in the wood pressed in the most natural way, and we make it available at the doorstep. That's how the role of farm to home shop comes in. So there is no added any materials, and there is no midway. So for example, I buy it from the farmers, get it processed or get it extracted. I extract the oil from the black mustard seeds and make it available to the urban class. So there is nothing else in between. Hence, the formation of farm to home shop came in, where we our envision is to get the actual farm fresh products, whether it is mustard oil, whether it is ghee, whether it is turmeric powder, whether it is jeera powder, or anything of that sort. So, for example, when I talk about the masalas, it is, for example, haldi or turmeric grounded or dusted to the powder way, and it is delivered to you. So there is
Right.
no in between, there is no middleman, there is no one. So, in order to get back to the society in two ways, one, we are trying to get back to the society to make the absolutely farm fresh products available to the urban class, and with the rural connect, we are giving the opportunity for the farmers to give us the best crops which they harvest to us at the right price without any middleman. So that's the objective, and that's we are how crawling towards the future.
That's exciting to know. And you rightly brought up the first statement of yours, like this few sentences, like during the pandemic, we all came up with an alternate, and how you envisioned and how you rightly thought about something, a very futuristic approach, which led to open my Coachables team with my venture partner, Pinaki. So we also were talking during that time, like how to come up with an something which can bind the society together. So in a way, what you are doing as an organic food like chain, which you are like slowly building up, and I have been seeing a lot of things you are doing in the recent times. So for all the viewers, I just like to mention from your point, like organic food industry has been growing very rapidly, what I see, with increasing demand from consumers for natural and sustainable food options. I'm sure you will agree with me on that, right?
Yes,
So
rightly true.
uh, right. So on that question, I'd like to ask you, like organic product and its benefits gaining popularity among consumers, right? So how you educate your consumers about the advantages of using this organic product, and how do you empower them to make an informed choices?
Well, thank you for the very nice and the very natural question. So that's the on the other way around. Let me also tell you that that's the challenge we are facing. Why I tell you? So if you look at the current context of human health, in the current context, we have changed drastically in the last 2 3 decades in terms of our food habits. Correct. Hence,
Right.
with the change in the food habits and with the change in the next two generations of the youth, you will find that there are a lot of health problem which is arising. So if you ask to any doctors of the world or any physicians, they will always say change your food habit. The two
Right.
things which change your food habit. But why do they say that? Because in the current context, we are compromising on the quality of the food that we are buying. We would rather uh, can spend about $4 5 or $6, right, for when we go to a movie hall to buy a piece of popcorns or a cold drink or whatever, but we are compromising on our daily food, the
Right.
compromising on the
Absolutely.
quality of our daily food. Hence,
True.
what is there's a percolating effect that is coming in, that is, with the compromise we are spending a lot of money on medicines and on the diagnostic centers. So
Right.
I would rather say, let us get back and take care of our health, right? Take care of
Right.
our health
So
with a slow change in the food habits.
wonderful.
Or
Yeah, you
or
have rightly pointed out. Now, what you said, because we have limited time, so I have to cut you short here. But just to get the experts from your words, what you said. So, organic products practices prioritize the use of natural methods and avoid synthetic chemicals, pesticides, and GMOs. You would
that's right.
agree with me, right?
Absolutely, absolutely.
That's what we are, like what we are seeing nowadays. Now, the next question I'll jump over is education plays a very crucial role in promoting the organic product nowadays. Okay, so can you just briefly tell us about any initiative or programs that you have implemented to educate the community about organic products and their impact on health and the environment?
Well, to answer your this question, if you go back to our Farm to Home Shop Facebook page, you will see that we do a lot of social activities across, where we say that how would you differentiate an organic or a natural farming food with a vis-a-vis to a normal food. A normal food, for example, if it is a pulse or it could be anything, you will see that it is very very polished, it is of a very equal sizes and is well packed, so it looks good. To sum up, it looks great, fantastic. But if you go back to the natural farming products or the organic food as we are talking about, it will you will not love to see it. It is not so very eye catchy, because when the food get polished or processed, the outer membrane of the food get washed away, and the absolutely the good quality of the intake of the food also get drains away. The organic farming or the natural farming, the product that we are talking about, it carries the wholesome thing, so hence it is beneficial for human health. So we do a lot of activities where we try to educate people that this is the difference between a natural farming product vis-a-vis the product which you will get at the hyperstore. We also plan, we also plan to have coaching classes for upcoming people, or you can, or intenders who would like to know, and that is going to be very, very free of cost. It's going to be our, as an CSR initiative, what we plan to do in the future. And obviously I seek your help to formulate that and we launch that.
Right. What that's wonderful to know. And organic products are known for their potential health benefits, that what we are discussing just now, including higher nutrient contents and lower pesticide residues. So now, going forward on my next question, what I feel is you are empowering people, right? And it's I would say the empowerment is the term, right? Term, which is a key aspect of your farm to home shop. So, how do you empower local farmers and producers who supply your organic products?
Well,
And what measures do you take to ensure that they are fairly compensated for their efforts?
so as I have mentioned before, also, we do not procure it from any businessman. Our
Yeah,
commodity of farm to
hmm,
home shop, we do
yeah,
not procure it from any businessman of the in any form, right?
right,
We
right,
procure it from the farmers of the rural Bengal. So
right,
if you can look through it, that we have got contractual farmings with the farmers. We deal
right.
with the FPCs. FPCs means the farmers producing club. In the
Okay,
if you go to rural part of Bengal, you will see that there are a lot of clubs which was initiated by by the government, by the state
okay,
government, where, for example, if there are 10 to 15 farmers, right, they
right.
make an FPC from. In the FPC, what does an FPC does? They get accumulated of all the products of the farmers in one shelter, right? And we
Okay.
buy it from the FPC. So hence it is
Wow.
a direct transaction from farm to buy, farm to home shop for the farmers of Bengal, where they we ensure that they get the best price and no credit, and we pay it at the source. That is how we that's I have said that our motto is not only business. One, as we are ensuring the availability of the farm fresh products for the urban class, we are also simultaneously we are also ensuring that the farmers of Bengal get the right price for the best of the product which they grow in their field.
Right. You excellent. You presented it very well, and the excellent work what Farm to Home Shop is doing in getting the products and delivering and reaching out to the consumers. For all the viewers, I would like to add, like organic products promotes biodiversity, soil health, and sustainable agricultural practices, making it an environmentally conscious choice. I'm sure you'd agree with that, right, Partho?
Absolutely,
Yes. So
absolutely, Ajit.
I'd go on to my last question because it's a 20-minute segment. So organic products practices are constantly evolving, which we have been saying. How do you stay updated with the latest developments that is happening in organic farming techniques and products, and how do you incorporate this knowledge into your farm to home shop to offer the best possible products to the consumers?
Let me
Uh,
answer your question in a very candid way.
yeah.
So, if we are talking technology or the advancement in
Mm-hmm.
the most natural farming,
Mm-hmm.
it is we are contradicting ourselves.
True.
Okay, so
Yeah.
I would rather say that we are trying that the lost thing which is not currently available. In terms of technology, we do not use any great technologies. For example, artificial intelligence, we don't use
Right.
artificial intelligence or any
Right.
this
But
thing
I
in
know that
farming.
you are. But I know that you are also having something in mind about artificial intelligence. Also, what Coachables also is thinking about that term
Well,
in the
why?
future.
Let me also let me just cut you in between. The reason that
Yeah.
I have also used the word artificial intelligence, which is because I have a different firm, which is Elton Sejan. Okay,
Uh-huh.
that also we deals in artificial intelligence. So obviously,
Wow.
when we look at farming, so I've got a very opposite way of business. One is absolutely farming, and the other is absolutely the technological part, right? So in
Wow.
farming, when it comes to farm to home shop, it is absolutely fresh, natural farming, no use of technology, no use of any pesticides. That's to answer your
One.
question.
Wonderful. That's what we are focusing today from Team Coachables, that getting the best people from the industry who are working diligently and trying to give or provide best to the community, reaching out to the doorstep. That's what I have been following you since last few
That's right.
years. Like you are reaching out to the doorstep, though your price a bit high, but worth it. The price sometimes, even if it is a little bit higher, but not at the compromise of health. You are making it available to the people, which they would be very, very beneficial. So it's very inspiring to hear about your passion, commitment for organic products, and empowering people at Farm to Home Shop. Thank you for sharing your insights and about your experiences with us today. We look forward to seeing you how your initiative continues to make a positive impact in the organic food industry. Wish you a very good luck. And again, Shubho Navaborsho to you from Arijit and from the team Coachables. We wish to see you grow more and more. And please, we will come back together again after a year to know a lot about the developments which have taken place in the organic farming through the eyes of you. And by then, we'll talk more. Thank you so much, Partho. It's
thank you, Ajit. Thank you for your good wishes, and absolutely thankful from me, Partha Mitra, and the entire team of Farm to Home Shop, Kolkata, India, and Shubha Navabarsho to every one of you. Look forward for your valued support and your best wishes, as you rightly said. Thank you so much.
thank you. Namaskar.
Namaskar.